Coming with the contents, again, the seeing is of early old information habit of the system to be focused on the other one, much more than what is the real noticing or the action noticing in the system itself.
Ride a bike, bicycle, how
Yeah.
many automatic corrections happen every few seconds? Yeah.
Mm.
Well, yeah. The same thing. It's just like this. Something's noticed and it auto corrects again and
Mm.
again and again.
Okay. Mm. Thank you.
Andrea.
Hey,
Hi.
can you see me or am I frozen?
No, I see you.
Great. There were some glitches with my computer this morning, and the nervous system is slightly activated as I'm the host. So I take the chance to.
Yes.
Yeah, and probably because it shows up. What I noticed recently is that a projected fear becomes more and more visible, like as sitting at the root. And it's not just to project on my partner, it is simply here and it wants to be noticed. And yeah.
It's beautiful that it gets noticed. Gently like that, and just seeing it has nothing to do with you, it has nothing to do with them.
Yeah, and an invitation, and I mean, nothing has to be avoided, and that there are still places where this fear kept me away or made me not move in certain connections, certain areas, etc. And I'm happy to let it all happen.
Yeah. No, ultimately it's just a thought with a feeling attached to it. Because it's not here, it's just an idea, yeah, that comes. And then there's this moment, and then again meeting it as the beloved. Yes. Nothing to do, no strategy, no future, no past.
Yeah. When you just recently spoke about that things are coming up, things which worked like 25 years ago, and now everything is like, it feels a bit like that here too. Like being attacked from certain areas and my computer breaking totally down. And like, okay. Yeah, sweetheart, thank you. And I hope it works until the end of this session. Otherwise, Bas is my backup for today.
Mm.
And eventually there's no music. I can't say it now. Let's see.
Thanks.
Hello. So we are in Tiro and it's been like very quiet days. The field here is very focused somehow. And I think in the silence and also in giving ourselves to silence, so many patterns, just appear like that. And it's so hard not to get into analyzing these patterns, like why is it coming up, or especially not wanting it to go away or not wanting to get rid of it somehow. So I see a huge momentum in this system here to, see things that are a little bit like, wow, I've been working like this all my life, or, looking through this unclear filter.
This filter of self-improvement, yeah, that's
Yeah.
it's like, especially for people that have been so-called working on themselves, like it's it's an old friend, so to speak, and but it's revealing itself now, and you also see, in a sense, the cost of it. So it's beautiful. It's just working its way out. It has to come up, and that's the whole thing. Is like, I would say, in most lives, there's so much speed and so much distraction that there is not much noticing that goes on. So as that notice, as our systems get quieter and the noticing deepens by itself, without any effort, without anything. Of course, there's a discomfort to it because it's so familiar, and it's like, as soon as it goes in the direction of wanting to understand or change or fix, of course, it's uncomfortable for sure. But you're seeing through it. You're seeing it. It's okay.
Like very strong fire, and I'm aware that it cannot cause any harm. Like it's okay for it to,
To burn.
yeah, to burn.
Yeah.
Mm. Very connected to this idea of, how to be, or um, self-improvement is a good way of saying it in many subtle ways.
Yeah.
Expecting, like even working on how the mind works, like, okay, why am I projecting so much into the future? And it's actually just another layer of activity. So I notice very clearly it goes in the opposite direction.
You know, the whole idea of self-improvement then keeps the idea of a self alive, that there's someone. And that's quite a big price, you could say, to it's, then there's someone that can do something like this. Um, whereas being, there isn't anyone, it's just being. It's not, it's not about doing at all.
And your question is very clear when you say, like, would you be doing that consciously? If it was up to you,
Yeah.
no way anyone would do that consciously.
Yeah.
So
Old conditioning, old orientation. And yeah, that takes forever. It can, something like that can be gone in an instant, or it can be many, many, many times of seeing it and, okay, not interested.
sometimes in here there's also this idea of sadhana very strong, no? And there's these analogies that Ramana used to do. Some people are like gunpowder, they just explode at once, and some others burn slowly, and wow, that sometimes doesn't help. I'm just like, well, I really wish I was gunpowder.
Yeah,
It's
but I mean, again, it's like who you are, you already are. And so this identification of the patterns has nothing to do with you.
Dirk is waving, Isaac.
Say again?
Dirk is waving.
Dirk.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll be with Dirk in a minute. I'm just to appreciate a moment.
Isaac.
Hey Dirk, I'm just with Rishi for a moment. I'll be with you in one moment.
Okie doke.
Thanks. Okay, Rishi.
Thank you.
Mm. Yeah. Okay, Dirk. Hi. Oh, just the little unmute button, the little red
Okay.
button. Yep, you got it. Perfect.
I want to ask you, is it okay when I ask the Holy Ghost for guidance
Oh,
for
you
myself?
yeah, totally fine.
That makes for me much wider, not stick to the person who I am, but
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah. You know, in my experience, when there's the impulse to want to ask for guidance, it's okay that it comes a question and just give space for that answer to come, because it can take some, it might answer immediately, and maybe it's you have to listen very quietly for to hear, you know. So,
Yeah. And sometimes the answer is very different than
yeah,
the first thoughts were.
yeah, exactly.
The thoughts in my head are small and going to solutions and control,
Yeah, yeah.
and here I have to give it up and give it to
And that brings a smile.
yeah.
In your experience, it's like when I look at how life functions, it's just like somewhere along the line, it seems like a decision needs to be made, but until, then it's just, how that happens is interesting. Suddenly it just comes, yeah. Before then it wasn't on the screen, and suddenly it is on the screen.
Yeah, it makes it take me off. Otherwise, I can experience everything as a drama from oh yay, what terrible, all the things are happening, and oh, poor me. And when I ask the Holy Ghost, then then I see everyone is experiencing things, nice things, bad things. Yeah.
And it's interesting what frames it as nice or bad or good. I mean, ultimately, that's all made up. That's it.
Yeah.
you know, you know how common it is when you meet someone and they say, "How are you?" And somehow, when I go to answer that question, I realize I just don't have a clue. So I joke, I say, whatever measures that is in me is broken. It doesn't know anymore.
Yeah. Thank you, Isaac.
Yeah.
Good evening. It's wonderful. Thank you.
So, hey.
Hey.
Could you please speak after me? I don't want to be in that picture all the time, I feel.
Okay. You guys hear that tap tap sound that I'm hearing? No, okay, it's just on my something turned itself on. You haven't found it yet. Oh, Sarah. Sarah? Lydia.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi.
Yeah, I just noticed that the system seems to be kind of constantly on alert that someone will need or want something from it that it doesn't have or doesn't want to give.
So you can, you can see it's old information where that projects at this separation. And of course, it's totally understandable, given how life has lived itself, you could say.
Yeah, I mean, I understand where it comes from.
And so just some notice, it's just like if we go into it deeper and we look for the someone that would be asking, what you can find is, somehow life expressing through an expression of itself that is seen through old information or old patterns, or old. There is no one there, actually. It's just life expressing through something that hasn't been seen yet in itself. And it looks like it's a someone then that's clumsy and projects it and all that stuff.
Yeah, I can see now that this part that I spoke of, it's of course in separation, because if it wasn't, it wouldn't even matter if something needed something, because it would all be available.
Yeah. It's just old information. Ultimately, to me, it's just like, okay, yes, for sure, we've all been conditioned. We've all had trauma, and it's gone back many generations. And who you are, you already are. And that resting without needing to figure anything out, without needing to do anything. You're just the space in which everything appears, and disappears again. When that space is untouched by anything appearing on the screen. Even though at times it feels like a touch, because the whole system is can get a little crazy. But the space itself, the awareness, or whatever you want to call it, is not touched. Just old information that's kind of vibrating. That's all.
Yeah.
Like the picture came to me. If you watch a big tree and it's a windy day and all the leaves are vibrating, how sometimes happens in a tree. What does the vibrating leaves mean about the tree, and where's the cause of that? It's like you can't find it actually. You try and find the origin of any single habit or anything, where are you going to find it? I mean, it's just like, sure. Just reminded of a funny moment when like these Native American Indians came to Maui, where I was living, to meet the Hawaiians because they had the prophecy of the rainbow tribes coming together, and I happened to just be in the house where this was happening, and suddenly we were in the middle of a very powerful coyote trip, mescaline, and one point this big Hawaiian guy stands up and points to me, said, "What's your lineage?" And I was out there. It's like, as far as I know, I go back to the first atom of creation.
How did they respond to that?
Oh, it was funny. He said, "No, you're a priest. The spirit tells me I have to spend time with you." So he came and moved into my house. I didn't really have a choice about it. He just came and hung out with me for a few months.
Okay.
Crazy guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's part of this pattern I was mentioning is also like this looking for solution, because I wasn't really kind of consciously doing it, but I could notice that with this
That habit
pattern
to
is
want to
also like this,
solve
where
or
is
fix. Yeah.
like where is peace or
Yeah.
stillness or what?
Yeah. We can never know. That's what I know. It's like, all I know is that everything passes, and that which is aware just remains. And can't even say what that is, or where that begins or ends, or it's just. It's like the interest in trying to figure it out has really gotten so much less. I just realize I don't have a clue. It's like it's relaxing.
Mm.
Yeah.
See you a lot better now. Thank you.
Netta.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Netta.
Happy to be here. Happy to be. It's just that my this system is getting so easily stressed, and with work, I just the mind was always the survival mechanism, like when I was very young, and it still does the same thing. I can be aware of it, and nevertheless, I'm so many times exhausted from things that
Oh, for sure, that is exhausting.
Yeah.
And it's nothing you can control. You can't decide. I mean, it's not going to happen anymore. It's just more. You can see it's not up to you. It's doing its program.
It's this program, it's just oversensitive, and I'm really pretty sad about it, but it just can't change. And
yeah,
so
it just, to me, what can be useful and you can just play and see, it's just like honoring it. You see this pattern playing, and somehow it's trying to help.
yeah,
And yeah, I see you and I get it. And it's not necessary, really. It's not necessary. And, maybe that yes, it has to happen many times, or maybe once of them. It's just okay. I see you trying to help. I get it. I see the picture of it, the wholeness of it. It's not wrong. It's not bad. It's who knows how many generations back that comes from. You just don't know.
back to Adam, I think.
Yeah,
Goes back.
you just see it. It's not necessary in this moment. That's all.
Yeah, I
The last slide. Very last slide. Wow. Okay. Yeah, training, something happened, and now it says your trainer started screen sharing. Okay, that's cool. Go back to it. See.
yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and I feel there's some kind little child behind it that's really doing her best so much. It's really, so it brings up more sweetness if I aware of that. So it's really only a sweet movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, can we just sit in the
With pleasure.
beingness or whatever
Yeah,
for a few moments?
yeah, with pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's beautiful when you see the sweetness of the movement and just the innocence of it. It's,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, allowing myself to be that small sweetness doesn't feel safe in the world or in work when I have a feeling I need to act like an adult or something. But
Good luck.
exactly. Yeah. Yeah. What I notice also, while thinking a bit deeper, is that what the trigger is also meeting with people who hope that you know something. We're all trying to try to get a grip on something.
Yeah.
And even when I go somewhere relaxed and when I work with people, and then if sometimes I say, well, I don't know this, maybe we can talk about it. Some get annoyed, so it's good to know this. Yeah. Thank you so much, Isaac,
Thanks.
and everyone.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Hi, Isaac. Sure. Isaac, after last time we spoke, sometimes I was surprised to being visited like by being, or it came over being on a train or walking on stairs or wherever. And that felt really good. And I was doing an active Osho meditation again after many years. Felt very good. But because of the weather here, it's slippery in the early morning now, the last day, so I couldn't go. But yesterday I had a very good day, and then in the night suddenly it drops completely the other way. And I only want to zone out and watch television and that sort of things. And now I thought I better just sit with you and invite more beingness, because that's the way out somehow.
To me, there's such a wisdom in just honoring whatever's here. Just really, it's like, the moment there's any energy to want to change something, or it gives it energy in a funny, in a backwards way. And so it's ever changing, can't hold on to anything. There's something that's deeper than all of it that is untouched. So when something does get triggered or touched, and like the system is you could say automatically there's a wanting it to be different, and the wanting to understand it, the wanting to fix it. And then just thank you to all those beautiful mechanisms that are playing forever. It's okay. It's not necessary. Okay, if you could spin one more time, it's okay.
That happened for a while as well. Yeah, now you mention it. Yeah, it went immediately the opposite, like thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So much more gentle, just somehow then things resolve relatively quickly.
And now I was also surprised that I suddenly decided to raise my hand and be with you. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Isaac. I'd love to sit a little bit more if possible.
Sure, with pleasure.
I just feel tears coming. Thank everybody.
Isaac,
Hey,
just a moment together.
pleasure. Listening to
Do you see me?
I see you, but somehow my screen is switched around. Now that's cool. Now it's like a lot. I'm back.
You were always there.
Yes, never went anywhere.
Hmm. Hmm.
Thank you, Andrea, for hosting. Us for filling in when you did, if you still there. Thanks, beloved. Love. Peace. Beauty.